It's time to get full bucket for free plugin February, or full plugin February, full bucket plugin February. Something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so this is basically the FB-3200. As it says here, this is a polyphonic synthesizer. So I'm just going to play it. This is basically the main pad, or the start, in terms of the programs. How do I load them up, actually? If I click it, it makes me want to change the name. I think I can probably do it down here, actually. I may have to do it here. Kind of an interesting thing how they kind of switch that up in Ableton. I don't know why. But anyway, so as you can see here, this is a unique polyphonic synthesizer. We have tuning here. A couple different waveforms here, obviously, if I want to pick the right one. Some envelopes, typical filters, a bunch of different parameters we can adjust. Signals and modifiers here, especially in terms of routing. And then some modulation, of course, with some vocal processors. And a few other parameters. So it's a really, really cool plugin. I like the GUI a lot, actually. So, we can also do some programs, right? Oh, this is the bank here. Oh, that's kind of cool. So there's 4 banks, each bank containing 16 programs. Oh, that's kind of a cool name. All right, so let's go to... Now, as I typically do when I review a synthesizer, sometimes it takes a little bit to determine how good or bad a synthesizer is. I've not used it yet, and I typically like to do that. When I review a synth, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to touch it yet. I'm just going to try it out first, live on camera, then determine my rating. Very old school style sound on a lot of these so far. I think they just probably went like that on the keyboard for that name. I like a lot of these modulation settings you have here. Be kind of cool. A lot of sequencing I'm noticing. Pretty simple bass. Wow, that's a very long tail on that. I feel like my character just died in the video game. Alright, so let's kind of click around a little bit more. I mean, we're kind of getting the idea. Why are the effects so loud? Super Mario, yeah. Very video gamey for a lot of these sounds, I feel like. I'm just messing around with this a little bit. Oh, it's stuck on the low pass filter. Interesting. We have a... See if we turn that on, maybe see what we get. I think I have to send this here, especially with a lot of these plugins. Typically, you do have to kind of set a lot of these in terms of maybe make this a little bit faster. So a lot of cool like modulation kind of sequencer style effects. So I like that. Let's mess around with a few different more presets as we kind of adjust things here. In a weird kind of way, I kind of like this. I feel like this would be kind of a cool start to a song as like an intro. That just gave me an idea for. I feel like it'd be kind of like a cool. I really think it'd be kind of cool. Wait, let me see. Actually, I want to see one thing. Sometimes actually, this is how I start a song. Sometimes people are like, "Oh, how do you start a song? Do you use like a sample? you start with, like, a preset and, like, a synth or something else or whatever. Typically, it's always random, but sometimes it's me just messing around with different things, and then I'm like, oh. I feel this would be kind of cool if I actually try this with 112. I feel this would be kind of cool for, like, a Moombahton song. Like, one of my favorite genres to produce is Moombahton. Like, I say my music's a blend of bass music, house music, and world music. And actually, my favorite BPM to produce in, fun fact, is actually 115. Because it's a little bit faster than Moombahton, so it's kind of getting close to that house, about 120, 124, if I want to do, like, deeper tech house, and then also to 128 for, like, big room or kind of mainstream poppy house. But it's a little bit faster than Moombahton, but still around that Moombahton range where I can easily mix it. So if you had, like, the boom, da boom, da boom, da boom, da boom, it could work in an odd way, so I'm gonna keep going. Alright, and then lastly, bank D. Nice little phaser on that, sounds like. Jeremy the Sheriff. I still don't know. I would love to interview, like, a programmer for some of these and ask, how do you make or determine the program, or like a preset name? Very video gamey. Ooh, I like this one, actually. It's cool. I like that. Music. Let's see if I have any more modulations I can adjust. Be good for a nice little build. So let's now make kind of our own preset. I'm just gonna kind of mess around here a little bit. And then I'm really liking this. But we're definitely gonna... I haven't tried this one yet, actually. Let me see this. Do I have to... So we have that, then... I hate when EQs have this. I like the graph, personally, for me, but... Just try this around with different things here. I think this is now, like, the specific routing down here. To, like... Make it even faster. Or maybe not. Yeah, I have to mess around with this one a little bit more. You know what, for this one, it's kind of tough because I do like the sound quality. I actually really like the GUI because it does have this kind of old school, like, knob tweaking style, like, layout. I don't know, though. I'm not gonna lie. Some of the sound qualities are a little bit cheesy. And very, very old school, but that might be what you want. I'm gonna give this one a 3.75 out of 5, because I do like the layout in terms of, like I said, the GUI itself, which actually can be very important when it comes to a lot of synthesizers. But, like I said, very old school style sounds, and I feel like a lot of these you could recreate in, like, a newer synth, like Vital, like everyone's been talking about. However, though, still kind of fun to mess around with.